It's time now for the PHL 11 o'clock news, and it's starting at July 11th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Your top news headlines at 11 o'clock in this Saturday. Our top story here is Sarah and her presidential campaign on boosting incomes for middle-class Americans. Hillary Clinton on Monday will begin unveiling an economic policy agenda designed to lift working families that have experienced years of wage stagnation. Years old finance ministers are due to resume crunch in talks in Brussels on a bailout deal for Greece. 9 hours of talks on Saturday ended without agreement, and Dutch Finance Minister Jeroen Dijsselbloem described negotiations as very difficult. And what is this largest campaign event yet with a huge U.S. flag switch from one side of the stage to the other? Donald Trump addressed his faithful followers Saturday at the Phoenix Convention Center in Arizona. Colombia, South Carolina. The NAACP has passed a resolution limiting its 15-year economic boycott of South Carolina a day after the state took down its Confederate battle flag flying near its state house. In Butkari, Bosnia, Serbia's prime minister was forced to flee a ceremony to held to mark 20 years since the Srebrenica massacre on Saturday when mourners hurled stones and bottles at him in what his government later described as an attempted. A car bomb whipped in an Italian consulate in Cairo early Saturday, destroying a section of the historic building on a powerful blast. They killed one Egyptian and marked the most significant attack yet on foreign interests as militants targeted. In Asuncion, Pope Francis appealed to world leaders on Saturday to take new economic model to help the poor. Typhoon Shanghai lands in eastern China as flights were cancelled. Rhode Island Beach has evacuated on Saturday when a bomb squad investigated apparent explosion that injured a woman, authorities said. A man in Alabama collapsed and died after officers sprayed him with pepper spray while arresting him after a chase, Tuscaloosa police said on Saturday. Firefighter speaks for the first time since falling into the blaze. Joe Arzonoff, already sentenced to death by a U.S. judge for the Boston Marathon bombing, should face trial on state charges of murdering a policeman, a local prosecutor said. In Washington, Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen said that the Fed is on track to start raising interest rates later this year, but expressed multiple concerns over the headwinds that are still holding back the U.S. Our news today has revealed that lack of education has a strong impact on the life expectancy of people in the United States, as researchers at the New York University of North Carolina, and the University of Colorado Denver concluded that an increase in education could significantly reduce adult mortality, says study. Alright, take a look at New England alerts here. Revere, Massachusetts, motor vehicle rollover on Manhattan Avenue. One person in the vehicle. EMS is on the way. Methuen, Massachusetts. Armed robbery at McDonald's at 170 Havel Street. Store robbed at knife point. Suspect to white bail. Hoodie and shorts planted in a dark Jeep towards Lawrence. And in Evermass, Devonon shooting Ferry Street. Victim transported to hospital. Police department searching for suspects. Tell News Times now. 11:03, and it is time now for a travel report here. And it is smooth sailing on the ocean state of Rhode Island here. And zooming you in, it goes get an accident on Route 24 before Route 79 in Berkeley. And we got another accident on Route 24 in Berkeley, so expect a few delays around that area here on Route 24 in Freetown, in Berkeley area here. On Route 20 in northbound and Bourne, we got an accident here. We got an accident on Route 20 in Bourne near Briggs Avenue, so expect few delays on Route 20 in the northbound side from Terrace Terrace to the Bayview Campgrounds around Waterhouse Road here. And Route 20 in the northbound side, a little slow before the Bourne Rotary here. 120 on the northbound side is slow from Route 24 in Randolph to Route 138 in Canton here. 93 on the southbound side is slow from Assembly Square in Somerville to Route 16 here in Medford here. Mass parking on the westbound side, a little slow around in Pruitt Tunnel and hit the brakes again after Route 120 in the west in here. Mass breaking interchange with 395 and 495 in Auburn and Westport, respectively. A little slow here. Up north, 393 and 95 are looking good in the Granite State. And 495 is looking good from Amesbury all the way out to Wareham. 393 and 95 and 24 looking good from 128 to the Rhode Island border here. Up in New Hampshire, Everett Turnpike is a little slow on the northbound side right after the Manchester-Boston Airport Road here. 95 on the northbound side, it's slow on both ends around Route 101, a little slow, but smooth sailing here. Main Turnpike, Toll Plaza on the southbound side in New York, it's a little slow, but you're good to go on this late 79 highways, byways of New England here. And look at that. MBTA alerts here. Ferries are looking good on Cabir Rail. It's smooth sailing, and on the subway, Red Line experiencing moderate southbound delays due to disabled train. Silverline SO4 experiencing moderate delays due to police action. Here Channel News Time, 11:06 p.m. here on this late Saturday night, and it is time now for a weather report here. The Massachusetts Department of Environmental Protection has issued an air quality act today for random level ozone in effect from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. into the hour time Sunday. Air quality act today means that ground level ozone concentration within the region may approach or exceed unhealthy standards. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this here. Tonight, in the overnight hours of tonight, we are going to see some blue skies, low around 62 degrees, southwest wind about 3 to 5 miles an hour here. For Sunday, south skies are at 90 degrees, west wind about 5 to 7 miles an hour here. Saturday night, forecast skies are about 63 degrees, southwest wind about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Monday, slight chance of showers. After 2 p.m., mostly south skies are at 85 degrees. Light of variable wind covered south at 6 miles per hour. Yep, more than chest ratio is 20%. Monday night, chance of showers. Bail after 3 a.m. Mostly south skies are about 63 degrees. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour becoming common in the evening. Chest ratio 30%. Tuesday, chance of showers. That's what's also possible after 2 p.m. Mostly south skies are about 82 degrees. Chest ratio 40%. Tuesday, chance of showers. That's what's before 2 a.m. Then chance of showers at thunderstorms after 3 a.m. Mostly south skies low at 600 degrees. Chest ratio 40%. Wednesday, chance of showers at thunderstorms. Mostly south skies about 82 to about 64 degrees. Chance of precipitation 35%. Thursday, part steady podcast skies about 8 to about 59 degrees. Friday, most sunny podcast skies about 81 to about 62 degrees. And for Saturday, most sunny skies are at 84 degrees. Here, not temperature at 11:07, 73 degrees. Humidity 71%. That's going to be it for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news at the Saturday, July 11, 2015. Peter, have a good night. See you tomorrow. Good night.